Local author is receiving national attention for a new book that sheds light on what some have called the heart of darkness. The text combines the experience in the African nation in the late 19th century and the view of the natives as the Europeans arrived. Joining us now to talk more is Ngwala, who co-wrote the book, Congo, Spirit of Darkness. Mr. Ngwala, thank you so much for being here. And, what a great time set to take us into. Tell me a little bit about what inspired you to write this book. Well,
my brother was actually the one who was inspired to write the book. I sort of came on the back end, the tail end of it. He wrote the book to sort of leave a legacy behind for our children, for his children. And so when I discovered the novel back in the late 90s, I immediately fell in love with it. And so, but the story was so huge. It was about a 500-page manuscript, and so he had about 30 characters. And I basically mentioned to him that I was very interested in getting involved in the project, and so he thought about us collaborating together and sort of honing the story down to where it could be told as a novel. And that's basically what brought us to where we are today.
Now, there have been a number of books that have been written about the Congo. What makes this one so different?
I'd say that a lot of the books have been written by people who were not non-native Congolese. And so we just felt that being that even though I was born in New Orleans and I spent 15 years of my life in the Congo, we just wanted to have our own voice. Because we grew up there, we sort of have the experience of what it's like to live there. And so we wanted to sort of bring our own perspective into this novel.
Absolutely. And you and your brother, both work full-time jobs, are busy, have families. How hard was it to write it and do the book?
It was quite a challenge because a lot of times you come home, you're exhausted from a long day at work, and so it's a lot of sacrifice. A lot of times I had to be up until 3 a.m. in the morning, and my brother basically had to do the same thing. We exchanged a lot of notes over time, but it really just takes a lot of sacrifice. But we were so much in love with this story that we were willing to do anything to tell a story, basically.
Absolutely. And I know that you've been nominated for an NAACP Image Award. That is certainly a huge honor. Mm-hmm. How good does it feel to have that?
It's overwhelming. Even at this point in time, when I think about it, I get sort of emotional because it kind of brings back the first thing I thought about was my ancestors. I was just so proud to sort of bring their voices to so many people. And to be recognized by the NDoubleACP Image Award, I mean, it's just incredible. It's an incredible experience.
Now, I haven't read the book, but I certainly look forward to reading it. Now, are you working on any other projects in the future?
Yes, I've completed my second novel, a mystery thriller, but it's still going through an editorial process right now. So I'm hoping that by 2014 you'll be able to see something soon.
Well, Mr. Ngwala, it's a pleasure to have you here. We wish you all the success in this coming year on your book. And the NAACP Image Awards will air live on February the 1st, and Mr. Ngwala and his brother are nominated in the Outstanding Literary Work for a Debut Author category, and we wish them all the best.